Hey everybody, Rev here. So it's been a while since I've updated my blog, and actually even longer since my last video entry, but that's just the way life is. Sometimes you get a little bit busy. I wanted to give you guys an update, mostly because I'm kind of happy about something. I crossed the 150 pound mark this weekend. I currently weigh 403 pounds, which means I've just hit north of 150 in total weight loss since about the 1st of October of last year. So that means that I'm half-ish way to my weight-ish goal. I say weight-ish goal because I don't really have a target weight in mind. I'm assuming that I'm probably going to be 250, maybe 240. Hell, I don't know. I might get down to 220, but mostly I'm at a point where I've decided that if I'm comfortable, that if I'm healthy, that I feel healthy, and if I can move around, which I can already do, then I'm already in a good place. So the number associated with my weight doesn't really hold as much significance with me anymore. Now, with that said, 150 pounds is still something that's kind of amazing to me. It's the most weight I've ever lost, ever, in one, like total stretch. So what's next? Well, so I bought a treadmill. I have started riding my bike a little bit, and I've started walking some. I'm up to about 1.5 miles to 2 miles a day walking. Not running yet, but time will be, time's on my side. I'll get there. I still think that, next March I'll be able to do that 5K run. I really do think that. So that's the goal. 5K, well, my version of a 5K, because it won't be many people's version, and I don't really think I'm going to try and compete for first place or second place or top 20 or even top 100. To be able to finish the 5K for me, that'll be something that I can't even describe. Because, let me start over. So this time last year, so a year ago, say June of last year, June of 2012, I was not completely bedridden, but I was really close. In fact, I was so close that, as I mentioned in an earlier video, I had to plan every step of my day. Well, I just went to the grocery store, walked around, no big deal. I'm walking 2 miles a day. So that 5K, I'll get there. I know I will. So next for me, I guess the next big thing for me is I want to get a tattoo. Well, another tattoo. I've got a couple already, but and actually I want to get 2 tattoos specifically. The other one later. But I'm looking to get a tattoo right now. I'm trying to get. There's a tattoo artist up in Chicago. She's amazing with pin-up style tattoos, and I really want to get her. So Hannah is an amazing tattoo artist, and hopefully she'll have time in her schedule. And I've emailed her and I've not heard back, but wish me luck. So the second tattoo, and I don't want to tell you what this tattoo is because I want it to be a surprise, especially if I don't get it, then it'll suck. But the next tattoo I'm going to get is a ways out. In fact, at least next year, and maybe the year after. But when I get to that 250, 240, 200, whatever that weight is, that comfortable weight, I'm gonna put that on a tattoo, whatever that number is. Because for me, well, and I'm not saying I'll put a number on my body, but and that's why I don't even know what the tattoo is gonna be. I figure it'll come to me, like the last 2 did. When the time is, and that's how I'll know I'm where I need to be, because the tattoo will just pop in my head. I'm not a huge tattoo guy. I mean, I've got a couple. Well, I'm a huge tattoo guy, I guess, because I'm huge and I have tattoos. But, well, So, but I do like tattoos. I've got one on each arm currently. I want to get the pin up on. I don't know if my right arm, my left arm. I haven't decided yet on the inside, but I have a very specific pin up in mind, and eventually I'll probably get some more because, they're addictive. That's true. But back, I'm kind of getting sidetracked. Today is really just about 150 pounds. I've lost an entire person. In fact, I've lost more weight. I've lost more weight in the last 9 months or whatever than some of the people I've dated in my life. I think it's kind of nuts, but it's true. I don't, in fact, yeah. Easily. There's at least 2 or 3 girlfriends I know that were under 150 pounds that I've dated in my life. So I've lost the whole person. I have friends that are under 150 pounds. So just think about that for a minute. I was carrying 150 extra pounds around. No wonder I'm more mobile. I don't weigh 150 more pounds than I do right now. And in another 100 pounds, maybe even another 150 pounds, I'll have lost 2 people. And that is astounding to think about. When you're gaining weight, it doesn't occur to you. Yeah, you get a little bigger in the middle. You go up a pant size. You go up another pant size. And it creeps up on you. The problem is, once you get to a certain point, you've hit a point you're out of control. Or at least I did. And to lose 150 pounds and still be 403 pounds, 404, whatever I am today, I mean, holy crap. That's just a tremendous amount of weight. So it's not discouraging, and I don't want to say that, I don't want to make it sound like it is, because I think that might come off that way. It's just amazing to have lost that much weight and still be this size. And if it does get me down, then I'm still 400 pounds. Sometimes it does. I mean, I'm only human. It's okay. Because I remember how much weight I've lost. And I know how much weight I'm going to lose. And I started walking, and I started, I'm eating better. I'm eating right. I don't really have a choice because of the surgery, but, that's beside the point. I'm doing it. And I'll get there. So, I got a nice pair of walking shoes. I have good sneakers, and like what I'm wearing right now, they're nice. They look good, They're comfortable enough to walk around the grocery store, but you walk a mile in these things and your feet are just blowing up. So I went to Shoe Carnival, and I got a pair of New Balance, and they were doing a buy one half off the other one or something, and so I bought a pair of Asics. I haven't had Asics tennis shoes in God, I don't know how long, but I think they're Asics. I should go back and look. But they're really, when I say these shoes are light, I think my iPhone weighs more than these tennis shoes do, or these running shoes do. And using those on the treadmill so far, it's unbelievable. My feet don't hurt. My knees still hurt, because my knees always hurt, but I mean, it just takes a lot of pressure off, and being that they're that light, it's just easier to go farther and go farther and go farther. And it took a little while to break them in, but they're great. Anyway, I've kind of rambled all over the place today, and I knew I was going to. It's funny, this is like the 3rd time I've started this video today. The first time I literally hit the record button and went, I have no idea what the hell I'm going to say, and I hit stop, and I thought for a minute. I just knew I wanted to talk about my 150 pound mark, and I knew I wanted to talk about the walking I've started to do, and I've kind of been so busy, and granted, not just entirely with work, although work has been kind of nuts lately. I've been playing Defiance on the computer. It's really addictive, and I have to be careful because it takes away from, like, I'll forget that I've been in there for 3 hours and I'll have lost time. So I need to be careful with that, because I'm very much a gamer, and as a result I tend to, if I'm not careful, space out for 5 or 6 hours, and you can't do that. On a non-weight loss and a final note, something just very interesting that I started doing, I wanted to kind of share with you guys. Back in high school, 120 years ago, it feels like, but almost 20 years ago now, I took German in high school. 2 years of German, and to no fault of the teacher, Frau Gwen, I didn't retain any of it. It's not her fault. She's an excellent teacher. She's a very nice person. But I didn't pay attention. I learned very little. And then what I learned I didn't really use, and I forgot. So I kind of wanted to pick German up again. Mostly because one of my other goals, my weight loss goals, is a little National Lampoon's European vacation, if you will. I've always wanted to go to Germany. I've also always wanted to go to Ireland, but I can speak English in Ireland, and I really need to speak German in Germany. So one of those trips is going to be to Germany, and I went and bought Rosetta Stone. Now, this is not a commercial for Rosetta Stone, but if you need to learn a language, holy damn. I've only been doing it for about a week, and I've already picked up quite a bit, surprisingly. So, I don't know, maybe in a few weeks one of these video entries will be in German, just to kind of screw with you, and mostly to see if I can do it. But for now, I'm gonna just go. I gotta get some dinner put together. Like I said, I just went to the grocery store. I've got this beautiful red bell pepper that I need to dice up and throw in a salad because I have not had a good salad in a few days, and my body's telling me I need a salad. So tomorrow night is steak, but tonight, spinach, onion, tomato, little red pepper, some homemade French vinaigrette, and I'm gonna be set. Oh, of course, Parmesan cheese, because you can't have salad without freshly grated Parmesan cheese, right? So, anyway. Again, I'm Steve Ray, but you can call me Rev. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you keep enjoying it. I hope you glean something from this. And if you're somebody who's looking to lose weight, if you're thinking about having gastric bypass, I had the Roux-en-Y, as I mentioned in the first video, and also I mentioned in the About section. If you look up, if you're on the page and not YouTube, there's an About link. You know, I talk about my surgery a little bit there. There's of course the sleeve, as well as, you know, the lap band is another option for some people. I went with the Roux-en-Y because I had the most, I needed to lose more weight, and that's the most effective for someone my size. But if you're thinking about losing weight, or even if it's just thinking about with exercise, and you need somebody to talk to, shoot me an email, leave me a comment, because it's the right decision, period. Thanks.